Hello! 2 streams in one day? Weird, but okay. Welcome in, Mac, Willow, Al. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday. Like 3. It's never enough. Why stop there? Why not stop at like 6? Maybe. I think we need more everything in this game. More enemies, more actions, more modules, more items, the works. So let's get started. Hey, casual. More frogs playing more instruments. It's true. We need dancing frogs. We need singing frogs. Frog parties. Frog mitzvahs. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Dance frog. What even would a dance frog be? She did get to decorate the train. 1 second. Let's see here. Yes, there we go. Boop. Choo-choo. Kind of like a frog, except dancing. Frog, but he's crazy. So Hovercat and I built the cookie train today, which I've got a before picture as well, I guess. Let's see here. Do I have a before picture? Yes, it's a lot more bland. We knew that she would really enjoy doing the decorations, so we kind of just made the structure this morning during the stream. I feel like it worked out, and then she got to have a blast adding more icing and sprinkles on everything. You know, a nice little before and after in there. It's like, wow, that does make a difference. It's a party now. So there you go. Get those. Get those. Don't want to clutter the desktop. She did eat a lot of icing, it's true. All right, enjoy your cooking. All right. What to start with? I know what to start with. Actually, I got another idea of what to do. Disable the eraser button on the pin itself, if we can do that. I want it to do nothing for that, and nothing for that, please. Thank you. Right, we made our apple pie here. All right, so we've got the cross section here of different combinations of food. Like, these are going to be the base items over here. There's going to be your base healing item. It's the berry. Then a early mid-game healing item of an apple. And then your late mid to late game healing item is going to be the dragon fruit. That's for health. And then for your energy pool, we've got sweets. We've got honey, jelly, and cake, which we need to draw a generic cake. And if you combine them, which I haven't decided exactly how the cooking is going to work in this game, one idea I've got is maybe even just let the player cook wherever, like as basically a menu option to just combine items. Thousand Year Door, there is one NPC in the entire game. In the hub, technically it's in the hub town, so you're gonna be there a lot, but it really sucks that you have to go there all the time. It really limits how often you're willing to try combining items, because it's like, I gotta go all the way out there, and if the item I'm playing around with is something that you have to buy on the other side of the world, then you just, hell, if I use all this, then I'm not going to be able to get any more unless I take a 10-minute trip. So I think maybe removing that limitation is good. Possibly something like that, like an upgrade, like a permanent, not like a module, but like a permanent upgrade to the character of, okay, we've added a cooking module. We've installed a cooking add-on to your robot. Here you go. Bug Fables had 3 different places you could cook, which is still a limited number. I feel like it was at least necessary because the Ant Kingdom feels like less of a dedicated hub than Rogueport in Thousand Year Door does. Or Toad Town in Paper Mario 64. So that's just my take on it. You know what we should do is we should make sure that we have our robot up and running here. There we go. Have him available so that we can. Yeah, there we go. Got him. Wait, hang on. Let's move him. Let's move him near the water. Near the town. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. He's looking good. Now let's draw. Let's doodle for a couple hours. Oops. I don't remember what the pan tool is on this. Is it Shift? Alt? Control? Alt? Shift? No, I'm just gonna have to middle click over here. A cake. Just a cake. Not... Sounds good, Casual. It's turning out really good. I like it. We have to actually make the hub town at some point, but having the music for it is going to streamline that process a lot, which is nice. Okay. A cake of some sort, a tart with a dragon fruit somehow on it. I guess for one thing... What we'll want to do is make the plate. That is barely in bounds. We'll take it. I like the little main theme of Bug Fables. Da 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 da. They used it in the final boss fight to great effect. Actually, okay, so that main theme. Hang on, let's rewind a bit. That part there. Da da da. Da da da. Da da da. Da, da, da. So that only appears in like 4 songs in the game. The other one being the plot explanation theme, where they're giving you the backstory. And I think they time it pretty well. Like when they start talking about the everlasting sapling is about when the music does its little ditty. There it is. Oh, little minor key. We went to a minor key. Oh, a little deceptive chord progression. And then we resolve. There. Oh. That's the one more time chord. Love it. All right, let's make a dragon fruit surprise, whatever that is. What does a dragon fruit surprise look like? Birthday cake with dragon fruit and with candles, like sparklers, like full-on sparklers. Cinnamon roll. Thinking like this with icing. Something like that. And then maybe a small second layer as well. This is frosting down here. Ooh, that's the right here. This is the top of the cell size. So that's getting pretty tall. Put a candle up there. The mean banana, weird. Yeah. You don't want to mess with the mean banana subplot. He's mean now. Okay, let's first, as is tradition, select and then color all and lock opacity. No, wait. Tiny bit there. There we go. Okay, so the third song that this little motif appears in is going to the inn. Let's see, where is that? Is it this one? No. I don't know what it's actually called. That makes it harder to find. Let's see, it wouldn't be... one problem is it's not part of the, like it's something that you would hear all over the place, so the order is harder to navigate. Let's see here. Honey, Bee Destroyer, Bandits, Watcher, Serper. Swamps. Let's see here. This can't be it. This has got to be the sea travel one. Yeah. Giant Slayer. That's gotta be the victory music. I don't think this mix has the... No, this doesn't have the, hang on. For the purposes of the explanation, I've got to include it. Because it's a short one, so it would make sense. There we go. There it is. This is the going to sleep. What doesn't a robot react to? So that's it. That's the entire... So this one is weird because this is the only part of the game where the titular everlasting sapling isn't being discussed at some point when its theme plays. Like, that's the theme of the everlasting sapling. And then the final place you see it is the final boss fight, where they do a great job of mixing it in. Like, it's really, really good. Is it this one or is it the next one? Let's see. I think it's probably the next one. Robot is reacting to cake. Okay, so let's have some pink frosting. And we'll do stripes of green. Yeah, this is the music before the boss fight. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but then this is a really well put together boss fight music. Good hype intro. And then the main loop kicks off. Boy, that sure looks delicious. Okay, maybe the green was a bad idea. Little hints of green here and there. That'll spice things up all right. Then we have that synth electric guitar, very cool. Hasn't got, you notice it's still going and it hasn't gotten to the everlasting sapling music yet. Then the little minor key or major key-ish bit there. I wonder if anybody's ported this for S&W. There it is. See? That's the main theme of the game. It's the main theme of the game. With a sick guitar riff behind it. Oh, and then the half beat on the drum. Cut the drum tempo by half and then pick it back up. And that's the loop. Dragon fruit surprise. What's the surprise? No, you can't. We're not going to have special effects, FYI, for this tier of healing item. This is purely for healing only. Made with real dragon. Wow. Throw the Dabble Dragon on there. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks all right. I wonder if that needs an outline. Nah. Da, 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 da. One thing that Casual has informed me is that GarageBand doesn't let you bend notes like that, like you can in Beatbox, where you kind of wow. You can't bend the pitch. It's very unfortunate for some of the things we want to do. All right, that looks like a pretty good dragon fruit souffle. Should it be a souffle? I don't know if that would look like a souffle. We'll just call it dragon fruit surprise. Don't worry about the candles. So that's gonna be kind of like a top tier. I think for the interest of balance, I don't want there to be one item that is a guaranteed, this is always the best healing option. So this one will have a very good balance of very high healing and very high energy recovery, but I want to make sure there are other items that are also really good in different ways. Also, it may be that the combined items don't quite give you the same benefit as their individual counterparts. Yeah, HP per turn items will be good. I think one thing that could be interesting, let's say that the strawberry gives you 10 health and the honey gives you 10 energy. Maybe the honeyberry is like 7 and 7 total. So if you were just going for raw amount, using them individually would be better, but it takes more turns. So there's the balance thing. It's like if you're going for raw healing, you might just want the healing item. And so that makes it actually valid to, well, you're not going to have an inventory full of one item. There actually are going to be multiple items you're going to want to use for different situations, and you have to kind of decide. Right. Well, yeah, you can only really use one item per character per turn. So there's an advantage to combining the items. And I think, as much as I hate it, I think limited inventory can be good for this kind of case, where you have to decide what to keep and what to get rid of. But allowing the player to combine items in their inventory would be really nice. item badges. Like badges that change the rules on how items work. Infinite horizontally scrolling menu. I love those so much. What a great idea. That's how all menus should be ordered. One-dimensionally. In fact, I'm gonna put all of the options there. Like if you want to adjust settings, you have to just keep scrolling through the menu off to the right. And about 2 miles down the road, you start getting into settings. Thousand Year Door presents one particular badge that interacts with items in a genuinely interesting way, and it's called Double Dip. It adds an option to your items menu called Double Dip that costs, I think, like 2 or 3 flower points to use. And what doing that does is lets you subsequently choose 2 items to use in one turn. So it's not free, but it makes item spam strategies more interesting and powerful. And if you happen to be wearing 2 of that Double Dip badge, you get another option available called Triple Dip, which is yet more expensive and does what you think it does. So that's one of the cool ones. Make it a blender. Perfect. So I could see some coolness to having like in the middle of battle making a smoothie. Having a module in place that increases the effect of healing received from items would be interesting. Or maybe a module that if you use an item with this equipped, then the party gets 1 energy. Yeah, module. So like, make it more palatable to use items by increasing what you get out of it. Like any item that you use, you get 1 energy. Mischief Makers, Bonanza Nanza, Majora's Mask, no. Mega Man Battle Network, a game with precisely the same system that I've never seen it. I don't know if it exists. I'm not a Mega Man guy. It was never really my jam. That could be interesting. There will be damage items, definitely. But no, I think one of the advantages to the items is they just do what they do. If you want to have fun, then do it yourself. Like if you want to have fun playing a little mini game, then you use a move. Oh gosh, this is such a good song. You know what else is good battle music? Just pull up the Dabble Dragon battle music. Now that's some good boss fight music. Jumdev's always making up games, like Mega Man Battle Network, and ignoring all the games that are very real, like JK Ultra. Alright, I want another cake platter. Control J to duplicate. I need to... I need to put this cake on a better platter here. go. And also, what is pan keyboard shortcut? It is space. Space. German couldn't handle a hack like that. Good point, good point. It's a really tough one, I hear. Okay. Cake time. This is cake. All right, a little cake. This one can just be a little cupcake size cake. I love that it's got the main theme that you've been hearing, and then it's like, whoa, there it is. And it's like several minutes in to this already pretty hype boss fight music. Little cake. Little cupcake. We need some like icing or something on it, huh? Should I put a little cherry on it, maybe? Just a little. Eh. All right, you know what we're listening to next? Go on. Go on. Give it a guess. There we go. There's apparently a whole genre. Maybe it's a genre, maybe it was just like one album, I don't know. But I a few months ago, I learned about the existence of something called dungeon synth. The idea being that it's music that would have appeared in a early 90s era PC dungeon crawler game. That's it. That's the concept. Yeah, you get it. This is not that. This is not that. This is from an actual game. Don't want to give it pink icing. And also, I don't know, should it be in like a wrapper? Like a... Nah, we'll just do the actual cakiness, the cakey goodness. All right, cake. A little cake. High energy. So that's going to be like 50 energy points right there on its own. Combine it with shortcake, you lose out on some of the healing, but you get a little bit more, you get a little bit of health with it. Or, no, you lose out on some of the energy, but you get a bit of health. More, and then a balance of like 40-40 maybe? I don't know. Maybe if you go with the low tier, you always get that much health. What am I trying to say? No, see, it's like I want to make sure to account for the cost of using 2 items. Like, being an opportunity cost of like, well, using 2 items, that's, you know, that's costing you an extra turn of combat, so you should kind of be rewarded with better healing. But on the whole, having taken the time to consider, oh, I should combine these, because I'm going to need that, that should be worth rewarding as well. So I'm not sure now. Now I'm not so sure. I'll figure out the numbers at some point, but now we've got the array. That's the important thing. We have the array of items. We can combine these layers now. So there's our table of values is boom. Healing items across the top, energy items on the left, and then if you combine any of them, you get some combination of effects. We're not exactly sure on what the numbers are going to be, but you get a unique name and sprite. And we'll call that something that we can actually track for completion percentage. Not that we'll have like a percentage number, but like a, if you're going for everything there is that we're logging in the game, we'll keep track of which items you have discovered in item combining. So that you can see when you found all combinations. Okay, more items though. Look at all this blank space for yet more items. So Lemon is our cure for getting knocked out. You get a character that's been knocked out, you give him a lemon, and that'll wake him right up. And we are probably going to use knocked out or down, not dead. Programs, of course. Well, I think modules, personally, I think modules are much better. Alright. So let's see here. What else do we need? We need status effect items, both inflicting and curing. Curing. Okay. Status effects. Not every status effect should be curable. I guess we got to think about what status effects could you encounter in the early game. Because those you might want to think like, oh, I got to stock up on that. I think poison is possible. So we'll have something that cures poison and maybe a handful of other low impact status effects. see. A stat, something we can use on enemies. No, I don't know. I guess, you know what? I can go ahead and put these in the game. We can go ahead and get these added in. That's like immediately doable. Dabble, tails, art, icons. Alright, this song is extended quite a bit. It's like coming home. Alright, so we got our new items in here. So let's go to the item directory. Oh, this is... these are big blocks of things. I guess it kind of has to be, doesn't it? Well, no, it doesn't really have to be. Okay, so here we go. So we're gonna add in the code for Apple, which will be named Sweet Apple. Just give it a nicer name. Target is, oh yeah, we actually need to change this to the correct value here. It's not a full team heal or anything. I'll leave this in a comment so I can find it later. It is just for a single friendly unit. Has no description. Icon index is 32. Cost. Oh, I don't know if I got that in time. Whew. All right, so it's gonna be a little bit cleaner at least. So all we have to do is this. So this is a little bit ugly, but the nice thing is it works for everything, I guess. I wonder if there's a way we can clean this up a bit. Oh yeah. We could do a bind. We could do a bind, I think. New music. All right, let's see what we got here. This is for the Hub City, the Rogueport analog. So this is kind of a somewhat underground, kind of outskirts of the main plot important zone. So you're going to be coming here a lot, and you're going to be passing through this area basically every time you finish a chapter. So let's see if this is coming together. Crank it. I like the build up. That's a major third chord, which is one of my favorite chords when they happen. That was high to me. You know what? You're not wrong. loop. I'm just gonna call that chord out every time I hear it. Little breakdown, while keeping mostly the same. The instrumentation on that bass line is very good for this. Kind of a bit wonky in a good way. Bells are a little loud there, the little tinkle bells there. We either want to bring those down or change instrument on that. Yeah, you can hear it. Oop. Is that the loop point there? Glockenspiel, yeah. Glockenspiel, very powerful in the right place and time. It's very much a vanilla extract situation. Just need a little bit. Okay, I like this. We're getting like a breakdown here, getting a different chord structure going. And we're back to the main. Well, a little different. That's a little different. Okay. Initial thought, the main chord loop, I think, goes too many times before we get something that mixes it up. I think the bridge section where the chords are different needs to be brought earlier in the song. Like, not ridiculously early, but like a bit earlier than it currently happens. So just a little bit of shifting some things around, I think. But other than that, I really like how it's coming. It's good. It's good. Everybody's getting all these hot previews. And yeah, and the Glockenspiel is a bit much. Okay, so this here, I think we could make this much easier to manage by having a function that we can make into a callable. Single target heal function. Get single target heal function, and then call out the HP and the and the energy amount, and it's going to resort in a callable that looks like this. Now how can I callable equals I want to do this whole function here. I want to return this entire function. Health, energy, health, and energy. Hey, short. Enjoy your lurk. Okay, so that will let us make this a callable, I think. And then we return callable. Can we do that? Are we allowed to do that? What do you not like here? Can I find? Oh, right. I'm in GD script, not JavaScript. Okay. I want to only add this to our heal effects if if energy greater than 0, then heal effects dot mp equals this. You don't like this. Found a comma, right. Okay, and then repeat that for health for this part. Okay, will this work, I guess, is perhaps the big question. So that, I'm hoping what that lets me do is just say, remove all of this and replace it with this. Just that. That looks good. That looks a lot more, I can actually see what's going on here a little bit better. Okay, cool. And then Apple is gonna heal for, what, we wanna do 20? And then 50 for the big one? Or is that too much? Like 20 health, that is a lot. We'll figure out the numbers in a bit. And I still don't have a way to do items outside of combat, but that's fine. What is this? Oh yeah, because it is just it's a combat action with a special bonus. Okay, there we go. Now we've really streamlined this here. Apple. Our next item is the dragon fruit. Which is gonna be 50. Sure, I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, then we need to do the just plain old energy honeycomb. Oh wait, I didn't update the index here. 33. So honeycomb is item index 40. It's gonna be cheap. It does not give you any HP, only energy, 5 energy maybe? Like, not much. Oh. Then copy paste. And we have our next item, which is the jam. The jam. Are we just gonna call it jam? Jam. I don't know what we'll call it exactly. but that will give you a little bit extra. Wait, did I just... Yep, I did. This one is the one we just copied. Jam. Jam. Icon index is 50. We'll let that one give you 10. All right, then we need, the next one is cake, cupcake. We'll give it a little silly name later, I guess. That's gonna give you 50 energy. It's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be a different icon. And that's it. Now these combo ones, I don't know what I'm gonna be using price for. So we'll have to figure that out. So this is our honeyberry. Which is item number 41 index. I'm just gonna put cost as 0 for now. We'll figure those out. You're not gonna be able to buy this as is, so it's just gonna be for the sell price purposes. Honeyberry, candy apple, candied, is it candied apple? It's candied apple. And that is going to give you just more health, but not more energy. And then we'll call it glazed dragon fruit. Truly one of the great questions. And this one's going to give you a lot of health and a little energy. And then we're on to the next row. 51 with the jams. So we start with the berry jelly. So you get a little bit of health and a moderate amount of mana. And then apple preserves, because we're gonna make it a little bit different for each one. And that's gonna give you more health. And then dragon fruit, marmalade. What else did we decide there was? There was like a whole preserves, jam, jelly, marmalade. There was a whole thing, wasn't there? Dragon. Let's see. Jelly versus jam versus preserves versus marmalade. What else is there? Here we go. Here's the chart. Chutney. We could call it dragon chutney. Or dragon curd. Smooth, creamy spread using fruit juice and eggs. Chutney? That does make it different. Dragon butter? Is there anything else to... Marmalade? Dragon marmalade is going to be such a huge name that it's not even going to... I mean, glazed... Let's call this dragon glaze, maybe. And this one can be... Dragon mash. Dragon juice. Raises eyebrow. Dragon mush. Dragon sauce. Dragon marmalade is just going to be such a huge name. Boom. Shortcake. Berry shortcake. Because otherwise it's going to be such a big name. Which is going to give you a lot of energy and a little bit of health too. And then apple pie. Friendly name of the item is apple space pie, which is just more health than the shortcake. And then finally, dragon surprise. Surprise. It's a lot of health. All right, boom. We've added lots of items to the game suddenly. We added 14 new items to the game. You can't get them, but they're there. If I go into the game manager, I could go ahead and just put one in my inventory. All right, turn off the robot reaction because we're in it now. So now I should be able to. There he is. Shouldn't be able to move around here, but whatever. So I should be able to use that in combat now. Let's find out if that works. Defeat the pigs. Dragon surprise! Item description. Why does it still use the strawberry icon? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Hold the phone here. Item directory. Icon index 63. Okay. I bet we're not actually picking the icon index. We're just using the strawberry always. So that is our battle menu. Item menu. We use the item. Oh, hang on. So that's in the actual item directory. This function here does this. Use healing item. That's what I'm looking for. That's what we're looking for. Okay, right here. We use item. Well, hang on. It says use item icon index, doesn't it? Okay, so we create a sprite called an item icon. We set the flag on item icon. Hi, Day. Day, we added like 12 new items to the game, finally, because we hadn't actually ever added most of the item sprites as items. But we also drew some new ones, so that's good. Okay, so item icon. When you set that value, it should adjust the Sprite 3D region rect, which by default, okay, let's just print the value here when that happens. That should work. I would expect that to work at least. Oh, she had a blast. She loved decorating it. Alright, so now we have Dragon Surprise. 31 is the number I just got. How did I get the number 31 out of that? Where is 31 coming from? Where did that come from? Okay, let's search for 31. Show me 31. Only Strawberry has that. Only Strawberry has 31 as its icon index. So, what? So when use healing item comes in, it's... Alright. Print the item that you think that we're supposed to use here. How about that? We'll figure this out. I am tired tonight. I have not been getting enough sleep. Might end a little early just to get some extra sleep. Alright. Let's see what we get in the logged. Strawberry. Strawberry? What? What? No, 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 no. That was not a strawberry that I used. Okay, so when you use it... Oh. 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 That's a problem. How do I pass in the correct... Ugh. That's annoying. This is Quest 64, by the way. This is the first town. It's very fun. I don't know what all the hate is on Quest 64. It was an interesting concept. Actually, no. I think there's only one person that's been throwing shade at Quest 64. Only one person around here would have the gall, the wherewithal to besmirch the mediocre name of Quest 64. That was the chord. That was the major third. Oh, how are we gonna do this? Is there a better way to do this? Okay, what if... what if we pass in... we pass in the item instead. Like this, and each item individually stores its HP and MP, but only if it is a healing item. So they don't all have to do that. But it helps us. What do you not like about this? What do you not like about this? Cyclical reference. I know it is. I know it is. I'm sorry. Okay. We only really need it. We only really need it during the callable. So what if we put it here? Equals... this is tricky. How do I reference the item directory from here? It's not this, is it? Wood. Wood. Okay, this, I'm not really sure how this is gonna work. Because what is this? You know, what does this mean? Oh, it's self, for one thing. This ain't JavaScript. Okay, so it'd be like this, which isn't great. It's a lot of things that have to line up. All right, hold on, I'm on a roll here. Trust me. Like, I wish I could pass in object that I'm currently creating, but it's fine. Zero, 10. All right, let's come back to jam soon to fix it. I need to fix the names of things. 10, 10, 20, 10, 50, 10, 10, 20, 20, 20, 50, 20, 10, 50. One thing I could do... No, that would be a bad idea. Would it? Would it be a bad idea? Maybe it would be a bad idea. Like this right here, if I change the value of this, it doesn't automatically update this block right here. It would be interesting if it did somehow. Like if this was like a placeholder text, and then at the all the items are loaded, it updates the descriptions with the actual values or something. All right, go back to jam. Jam. Okay, now I gotta update this. Seems silly. Don't care for it. But I guess I get it. A Squidward, implying that there are multiple Squidwards. I mean, I guess there are. I mean, I'm Squidward, he's Squidward. We're all Squidward. That was the joke. That was the joke from the show. Do you guys remember? All right, we're gonna see if this works. I don't have high hopes. Squilliam fancy, son. All right, get into a battle. Immediately crash. Here we go. Oh. Hey, that had the right icon, didn't it? Did that have the right icon? I think it did. Okay, it worked. It's now using the correct icon. Good, great. Did not expect that to happen. Huh. Okay. Cool. First try. Oh right, we have a new version of the town music, so let's give it a listen. I don't know about that. Seems a little different. Compare, contrast with. I feel like it's seen a lot of changes suddenly. I don't know what happened there. Oh, major third. All right. Okay, hang on. We're good. We're good. Just moving some things around, yeah. What would work on now? Jeez, there's so much. Oops. Got real quiet. Hey, look at that. Honeycomb for sale now. It's that easy. The system just works. Because I accidentally clicked on a thing. Make it go again. Not you, no. That one's purely on me. So, does that mean that I could now put, for instance, a dragon fruit in this box? Is this gonna work? The item flows with, like, the item system should just work. There shouldn't be anything special I have to do for this. Item description. And the song is shorter because of this. That is fine. I think it's a long enough loop. I think that works. I think that's fine. All right. I want to have the item descriptions automatically update. It's a good. We may make some changes, and I keep giving this caveat of, like, at some point late in the process, we're gonna have the ability to be a bit more picky. Currently, I'm just like, yeah, that's about right. Tempo 127. I will add that to the spreadsheet. You know, the spreadsheet. Hubtown. $127. Done. I don't know if you want to try this. If you're, because I know you've been really looking for what to work on. Well, let's see. Let's just jump into this. I don't know. My engine doesn't yet support this. Currently, I've set it up where every scene has one music track and it doesn't really change. So I'm going to need to figure out a way to change it to make it possible. But I would love to have... Oh, he's clipping. He's clipping. I would love to have a little jazzy... Just drums and an upright bass. I don't know if GarageBand has a great upright bass sound. It's not quite the same as a bass guitar, but it's close. The Runaway Frog. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Okay, then yeah, something like that. Basically, it's got to be the plucked, like, boom, boom, not the but a blum, 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 blum. But yeah, it's very important. There may at some point be a singer as well. I don't think we've drawn her, but this is Lily's pad. And it would only make sense if at some point in the game, Lily was here singing. The Dancing Frog. Bring in the dancing frogs. No, we updated the shop, so there's one more item to buy. And also, I changed the treasure in this box to be a dragon fruit. And now, what we were about to do is update it so the items have better descriptions. And that's literally it. Lily sounds like a party member. No, Lily is not a party member. She's just like the exact same sprite as all the other frogs, but just like, I don't know, with like a flower behind her eyeball. Jazzy scale would be good. Jazzy scale would be good. Let's see here. Let's see, virtual piano. Where? Ah, here we go. T-U? Oh. Ugh. Why is 7 all the way? Why is it that is a terrible way to do this. There we go. Is there a way to change the instrument on this? Maybe not. Instruments? No, that's for like buying instruments. Yeah, you knew what the jazz scale be. I was trying to see if I could pluck with a mouse, but it's really hard. I was gonna just like boom 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 boom. Yeah, see, that's the thing is like those like upright jazzy bass lines, they don't stay exclusively on the jazz scale. They use it as the framework, but it'd be like no. You know, it jumps around a little bit. You know what a nice upright jazz. The thing that's in my mind, and I know this isn't actually what we should aim for, but Super Mario Brothers 2, when you pause the game, the melody cuts out and you just hear the bass line. Boom 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 boom. That, you know. Just like that. Great, cool. All right, item description. So what I want to do is make it so I'm not repeating the amount that they heal by in the item description, but using kind of a replacement thing. And to do that, I'm probably gonna need some kind of like manifest of which items to iterate over. Why do you not like this? Oh, item list. Oh. Wow. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Item array. Okay, there we go. So now we can go strawberry. Oh, dang it. What were they? What were they? Pull up the picture so I can look at that. Green apple. Dragon fruit. It's not giving me the honeycomb. Jam. Okay, maybe it was just called apple. Jam, cake, and then the weird ones. Honeyberry? Candied apple. Okay, apparently honeyberry is not it. Sweetberry? What did we call it? When you combine the items, you get the honeyberry. Capital B, that was the difference. Candied apples, dragon glaze, berry jelly. No, not dragon glaze. I called it glazed dragon fruit here. Dragon glaze, berry jelly, apple preserves. What did we even call this? Dragon marmalade. Sure. Berry shortcake. Apple pie. Dragon surprise. Something about this architecture stinks a little bit. Because I can't just say iterate on every element in item directory. Oh, but I kind of can, because I can limit it to the ones that have a description and an HP and an MP value. That would be much better, wouldn't it? So I need to run a property of some sort. Can I just run code here? Is that allowed? No, because it's class body. I guess it'd be, I could do init, right? Wait, is it, what is it called? Is it on ready? It's ready, okay. Gosh, I'm so far out of GDScript that it's actually very, very funny. Self dot get keys. All right. GDScript get object keys. Get object keys. That's what I want. Come on, come on. Oh, for X in self. Unable to iterate on item directory. Yeah, here we go. Iterate through GDScript resource. That's what I want. No. GDScript iterate class class properties. Get properties list. Hang on, let's try that. Print self.get property list. That sounds promising. Hookshot. Okay, give me the fruit. Give me the fruit. Okay, so it's only going to happen when I actually cause it to... No. Item directory isn't being initialized because it's not actually being used for anything. Ooh. Item directory is not really... It's just a placeholder class. It's not like an auto load. I could make it an auto load though. I probably should make it an auto load. It makes sense, I think. There we go. Now it's an auto load. Which actually does make it easier to manage in a lot of places. I like this black rectangle. That's really cool. I really like when part of my screen just becomes a black featureless square that my mouse is on top of. But okay, there it goes. Okay, there we go. It's because it was the thumbnail for pause menu. Interesting. Okay, so now this should give me, yes, a print of everything. Well, that's good. That's good. I think. I see berry shortcake in there. That's the important part. Now wait, can I get... Okay, so wait. So we got name, class name, type hint, hints. Get property list. What is this giving me? The property's name, so I could just iterate over it. That makes it a lot easier, I think. I think that makes it a lot easier. Maybe. Maybe. Stop with the thumbnails. Okay, so that would mean I wouldn't have to do this. I could have a special placeholder thing going on for it. So what I could do, this is gonna be really silly, but I think this is, oh, this is terrible, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it automatically adjust this. See, I hate that I can't do the cyclical I mean, I know why I can't do the cyclical reference, but I don't actually need the full properties. I just need the little bit of properties. Okay, this at least makes it cleaner. And then we'll just have it update automatically so we don't have to manage all that. All right. For directory property in that in Apple. For item equals self sub directory property dot name. If item dot combat action equals this, then we need to fix it. It's a thing. Wait, so we need to get in position. We need to get in position here. First we need Frogtown music. Wait, no, it broke. Wait, what? Why? Wait, what? Why? What are you not? What are you? What? What? But, okay, what if self.get Huh? Do you like that better? Let's see here. What was the? Is this the one? This might not even be. There we go. No, it still failed. Dang it. Hang on. Hang on. Combat action. Can't access combat action because item. Right. Try again. There we go. We're going to Frogtown. We're not going to Frogtown yet. We're not going to Frogtown yet. Can't find combat action. If item of type string name. All right, how about this? We just take it out for now, and we'll fix it shortly, and then in stream. You're not even being called. Unbelievable. Alright, we're back. Alright, so the idea is you come in here. As you get closer and closer within a certain radius, the music will start to fade out. Fade out, and then scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Just a warning, it's short. Look at them playing. I wonder if the notes for the bass can be made longer. And maybe even lower. I don't know if it needs to be a full octave lower. I don't know if it needs to be a full octave lower, but... And the nice thing is that since this is the only instrument with any music, like... the drums don't have to worry about pitch, so you can just shift the key of this song and not worry about messing anything up and having to keep it in sync. But I like it. It's got the right vibe. I think my only complaints are just the length of the notes. I would want them to carry a bit more, so instead of bop, 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 more of a boom, 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 boom. And also significantly deeper, I think. Okay, why is this not working? It's like your Totokeke song, whatever. Okay, that looks right. And then we get all this stuff. Strawberry, apple, jam, lemon. Good. If item... Okay, if item dot get combat action is not null. Does this work? Does this work? That's the wrong thing, but... Yeah, I misspelled this, but still. Non-existent function get. If item does not equal null, and it has a property called combat action. In base node path. Right. You want a default value, I bet. I bet that's all you want. That is not what you want. You just literally don't have a get call. Okay, so I need to know the type of. Do I have a type of anywhere in here? Type string, type of. Okay, let's try this just because it'll give us some information on what exactly is failing and how it's failing. Node path. Node path. All right. Get rid of all this. Get rid of all this. Do it again. Do it again, but better. Let me just read that. What do I want to see? What do I want to see? I want to see dictionaries. I want dictionaries and only dictionaries. Then you may proceed. All right. Set up the combat action. Do it automatically. Okay, we're in. I'm in. Now the question is, can I go into a fight? I fell off because there's no invisible wall there. It's a good. That'd probably be a good place for an invisible wall if I ever thought about adding one there. I don't know. That has an invisible wall because I started doing a different system there. Failure. Failure. All right, we tried to call it. Did not work. So I thought. Huh. Okay, it's a lambda. It's a lambda. So why is it not working like a lambda? Why is it not working like one, huh? Huh? That's weird. That's weird. Okay. Just here. Let's just do it. I don't think it's making it to this. Let's go to room G, fight a snail. But it turns out the snail is a pig. We're not hitting it. Oops, nope. Yes. Did we hit that? It's still the text. Okay. That gives me some useful information. Very interesting. Yeah, all these items should now have the updated. Okay, I should be able to. Oh, they're coming after me. I should be able to look at this in the remote. Item directory. Strawberry. Combat action is a callable. I know why. I know why. I got it. It is because we moved over to an auto load, but we didn't update our references. So all the previous places where we're referencing item directory, it's not using this little updater. It's not using this block right here anywhere else. That's why. Hey, Slav, how you doing? So right here, we can get rid of this entirely. And this should just still work on the shop. And then here, we can delete this. And here, we can delete this. And here, we can delete this. And here, we can delete this. Okay, that should do it. Happy to be home from work. Yeah. Only 2 more days of work for Al. Yay! All right, now let's try it. Give me the dragon surprise. It worked. Okay. Now we can start making some moves here on the item directory and make it a little bit cleaner. There were. What a fun time. We let our kid do some decorating on the train after it was finished, and she had a blast. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, the description. All right, so there is a principle in programming, just a code of the right way of doing things. A code. That's not a super good, useful term to use in this case. A doctrine, an established good idea. And it boils down to, don't repeat yourself. If I wanted to, so what I'm about to do is say that the description of the strawberry is a delicious fruity snack that restores 10 HP. There you go. Now, I have repeated myself in this block of code, in a sense, because, notice here, I have 10 HP here and 10 HP here. If, let's say, later on, I was going to update, like, just change some stats a little bit, and I say, oh, you know what, the strawberry needs to actually heal 12 HP, and then I go about my business, oops, I forgot to update the description. If I do not repeat myself, then I only have to remember to update one thing. But when I have the same number repeated somewhere, that's a problem. Yeah, so my idea is going to be that I'm going to have the code build out this part of the description for me. I'm going to build a little placeholder called heal, $heal. There's nothing special about the character $. It's just kind of an understood idea that, okay, that means you're probably replacing it with something somewhere. Yeah, so when someone mods the game, Godot has, I think they've got some kind of format print, like every language does, but I'm just gonna do a quick and dirty find and replace on the text on my, so this function here is kind of looping through our items and dealing with that. So I'm gonna say, let's see here. Just gonna find all the properties that I've declared in this place. So if it has a property for HP and MP, and I guess I also need to make sure it also has a property for description. Then, all right, let's get the Twitch has cool emote. Twitch have emote. We got some new music. Here we go. So for Lily's Pad, the frog bar. I like it. I like it. That can be the whole loop, really. Item dot description equals item dot. Oh wait, it's not. It is description. Yeah. Item dot description dot replace. Okay, I think that's enough to do the replacement, but we actually need something to replace it with. So let's check that that works. Yes, a delicious fruity snack that restores. Bam. Stanley Cups got recalled. The hockey thing? Wait, no. My wife told me about the Stanley Cups. I know everything there is to know about Stanley Cups. They are popular. Okay, we're gonna replace it with the heal text, which is yeah. So I want to have X and Y. If item dot HP equals 0, then we just want the MP part of this. And if MP equals 0, then we just want the HP part of it. And there we go. That should do it. These are good ads. Oops, what did I do wrong here? Int outright. It doesn't... You know what? I get it. You could get into trouble with concatenating a number and something you think is a string. I've been there. I've used JavaScript. I know what that is. Crypto. Welcome back. All right, so let's see if this automatically... Wait, not that one. Item. A delicious fruity snack that restores 10 HP. So now, if I need to change the values of these, then I don't have to update the description. Buy Alcoin. Buy Alcoin. So now it can just be this. A crunchy, healthy treat, a delicious, fruity snack, and this will be an exotic, sweet flavor. Oh, you should go to bed. Definitely. They're $400,000 each. He won't sell. A sticky, sweet, a sticky, sweet, what else? It's not a snack, it's not a flavor. I'm running out of things to use here. Confection, a confectionery product. We can just say treat to begin. Jam. A fruity spread. Nourishment. A light and fluffy dessert. A delight. A blend of sweet flavors that restores. A stick powered sweet treat. A delightful iron gear wheel. What if I added like quality to the minigame so that sometimes you have to guess legendary iron gear wheel? Yeah, it's actually called an iron gear wheel. Berry jelly. If only. If only. That'll never happen, though. Flaky? Flaky? Flaky. Flaky? Flaky. No E. Oh, sand shrew. Can't believe Al guessed a letter. Um, an extravagant. I'd make sure I had the right amount of A's there. Oh no, Willow. This late? Unbelievable. Alright, there we go. We did it. Unbelievable, first of all. Alright, I gotta get on there then. Wow. Wow. Very cool of you. Very cool of you. Unbelievable. I'm gonna stand on this guy's head. Oh, now GQ's here. Wait, why didn't the thing play? Where's my notifications? Oh, great. It's GQ. Oh, great. Further derailment. Can this get any worse? And now GQ's here. Can this get any worse? How is the power washing? If you'd gone any later, I would have been sending everybody over to you. What are those snails doing? Why are they all congregating in one spot? And skipping rope. It makes sense. This is Willow's fault. I'll have you all know. Well, right after this, I'm going to bed. So we'll see if anybody's on in 8.5 minutes. What are those snails doing? I don't think you can. Because the moment that the first one processes, it locks you into battle mode, which pauses all processing on the scene, and you can't enter a battle if you're already in battle mode. But as soon as the battle ends, you would immediately encounter the second snail, which is a completely valid thing. It would be weird, but why not? One good snail deserves another. Alright, I feel like we got a lot of progress. Like, got some more items drawn, made some updates to the code around items to make them easier to manage and actually properly code them all in. So now we've got, like, what was it, 15? Is that right? Yeah. 15 items that heal some combination of HP and energy, as well as one revive item. So that's already 16 items available in the game code that fully work. Like, those items fully work. Those snails are conjoined. Huh. So I think what happened is all 3 snails have the same patrol zone. So they're all overlapping a lot more than they would in normal play. Because I haven't finished setting up enemy pathing. Boy, they sure are going at it. We have to put them out of their misery. Also, they're pigs. Oh, this is gonna be awful. It's true, it's not a snail. Need a sound for that. Ugh. It's fine. Very Britishly. That's how they do it over there, you see. Between the ears. Alright, 5 more minutes. So the Chapter 1 areas are pretty good. I need to figure out, do we work on the hub next? The hub area is going to be complicated. I'm going to have to do a lot of planning. Part of me just wants to make one big room and say, this is the hub. The ending, I am so excited about the ending of this game. I'm not going to spoil it, but I have ideas that are on the very edge of my abilities. Not beyond. Like, I can do that. I can make it happen. And it's going to be really cool. And I think it'll be well worth the wait of like 3 or 4 years that this game is going to take to make. Like, I want to evoke the same feeling I got finishing like Thousand Year Door for the first time. Like, admittedly, the ending is long, but it's like it feels very earned, despite the fact that the game cheats. The game actually cheats in the final fight, in your favor. I don't know if you're familiar with Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door. Spoilers for a 20-year-old game, mind you. It pulls the trope of, oh, you're engaging in a fight, but you can't win. Like the final boss has been summoned forth, and your attacks deal no damage. And so you kind of get whittled down a bit for like 3 turns of like attacking and dealing no damage. And, well, no, first you do a little bit of damage, and then the final boss is like, let me show you my true power. And then you can't hurt her. And she eats all of your audience, healing up all the damage that you did during the first phase. So now you have no audience, you're low on health, you're low on resources, and then it goes to cutscene, power of friendship. There's a long scene that in the original version, if you died after this, you would go back to the start of the battle and have to watch this long scene again. It was not skippable on a second viewing. They fixed it in the remake. Long scene that showed all the different people you've met and how they're cheering you on and power of friendship, yeah. And then the true final battle begins after that, with you at full health but no audience, which in the rules of the game, that hurts, having no audience. Mario does a spirit bomb. It's very touching. So no audience means you're not going to be able to use special moves, which sucks. But the game's bingo mechanic means that every time you land an attack, you get a roulette card. And if you get 3 of a kind, then depending on which 3 you get, you either max out your HP, your FP, your star power, or everything, including the audience. And it just so happens that every time you play the battle, the first 3 bingo cards you get will always be the best possible one, which guarantees that on usually round 2 of that final combat, you will get a max bingo, which fills your audience up completely. Which is a really cool moment, but it makes you wonder if you're kind of thinking about how games work at the time. You might start to wonder, wait, that's really unlikely to have just happened. But it still feels okay. You're like, all right, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. If you don't know any better, you're like, oh, yes, amazing. And then, of course, the ending just goes and goes and goes after that for resolving all of the loose threads. You know, everyone gets an epilogue of like, here's what happened to this person and this person. Even multiple villains that you met in the game get like a little epilogue chapter where we talk about, well, what happened with them? Because they didn't really get to, like, we beat them, but they're still around. Is there something we need to be worried about? No, they're fine. They've kind of just changed their ways, found better ways to use their abilities. But I would love for that kind of hype finale to be something I can pull off. And I think I've got the idea for it. But it will take some work. And it'll take some very hype boss music. Luckily, I know a guy who pretty much specializes in boss music. Okay, so yeah, tonight was mostly items. Look at all these new item entries. One thing that would be really silly is these combo ones. I could say apple dot HP plus cake dot HP, and the same for MP. Because again, I'm kind of repeating myself here. So, oh, we'll see. It's like this is a way of saying, hey, this combines apple and cake, and I can actually just do that. Like, that's really silly, but that does work. Except it's not apple, it's strawberry. This one's apple cake. Don't know why I don't get autocomplete for this. It's fine, but could be better. Cake. Jam. Apple. Strawberry. There we go. See, now I'm just combining the values, so that's even less numbers floating around. Honeycomb plus dragon fruit. Beautiful. Does that work? Let's make sure it works before we sign off for the night. $15.50. 10. It's incredible. It works. It's very satisfying. The little brrrr, I think that happens automatically too. Like the fact that the noise I think it's doing it 50 times also. Whew. Does it? Oh yeah, it's creating, what is it? Oh, here we go. Play scale up sound. Yeah, do. Very cool. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh, nice, chip's still on. Heck yeah. Let's go send everybody over to Big Boy Games official. Otherwise known as Chip. He created and is still working on Starground, which is very Factorio-esque. If you're into that sort of thing. Actually, I know somebody who's into Factorio-esque games. That's how Slav wound up here. The guy we're gonna raid into by short. He has made a indie game that is very much like Factorio, a little bit less dreary looking than Factorio. He's not working on it right this instant. At least I don't think he is. But yeah, it's a cool game, and eventually, once things settle down, I want to show you guys that I've got a Dabble Robot skin for Starground. But that's a secret. All right, everyone, have a wonderful night. I will be back Friday for more of this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.